The Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Thank you for being with us. 2K Sports brings you the NBA Live this Saturday afternoon broadcast. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Hawks. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to... put up win after win.
Well, they played extremely well during this win streak, Kevin, but right now they're in the midst of a game that might not continue. The team they're facing wants to end the streak that they're on right now.
Pass to Capella. Excellent D there from Ball. Now the Bulls with it. It's a three-point game. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Trae Young.
We won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's his center who knows his role. Just rock the ball.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was good.
Here's Young. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. And the dunk by Capella.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Here's DeRozan. Unable to get that one. Collins with some nice D. In the corner. Herter with it. To the inside. Collins, good.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Young with the steal. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. DeRozan on the wing. Back to Green. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. No good on the three. The Hawks leading. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
No.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do, hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Reddish. High post shot.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
What is he doing?
And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Here's Jang. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Drives to the hoop. Caruso, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Solomon Hill.
Here's Williams. Here's Chang. The second effort. And it's good on the layup. Chang's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with Hobbs.
And Hill has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. Adley trying to break free. And that one's good, Caruso.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Oh!
How about that?
All right,
Wow, what a way to
I had no faith in that. Whatsoever.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Reddish. Inside. Collins trying to break free. The shot by Reddish, no good. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
That's just a real concentration from LaVine, accepting the hit and finding a way to work through it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. From the arc. LaVine with the rebound. And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Bulls. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Ball with the bucket.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. LaVine wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
2K for you.
To the paint.
Got it right back, bro.
It's stolen by Vucevic.
Pulling up.
Lets it go with a 3. And Zach LaVine hits from deep. LaVine's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Offensive rebound. Capella. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
A workhorse on the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young for 3.
Trae Young
Sinks the triple.
Just a nice kind of
Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Outside, Levine. Here's the three. Another three for Chicago.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
The Hawks trail by 12.
Craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear you, fans.
Right, left side.
I was just dumbfounded.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I've played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room.
Oh, see that? You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's kind of a jack of all trades. I mean, right? He gives you solid all-around play on a consistent basis.
And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul. Timeout for the Bulls. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson.
Hawks on D, trailing by 10. And Jones steams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Levine for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Dieng. And finished off by Dieng.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Here's Levine. Rebound by the Hawks.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Gallinari surveying the D. And it's Bradley with the rebound. At the elbow, Jones. Outside, Levine. Again, Levine missing. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Young with the steal. From past the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three.
His first personal foul.
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Averaging about 30 points and 9 assists per game during his second season. Trae Young was named an all-star in 2020, solidifying himself as a franchise player.
He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young drives in. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's up a three. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Reddish. And the layup's good off the glass. Reddish has got his first points of the game.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
And Capella sends it back. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovables. All right, fans, that was your Lovables dance team. Make some noise.
Pass to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Here's Ball. Out to DeRozan. Now Ball. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Capella.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Reddish. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. The Bulls leading by 7. LaVine inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Huerter.
Kevin Huerter.
A three-pointer is right on target. Huerter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. LaVine deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vucevic. Rebound by the Hawks.
He's not about to get dunked on. The last line of defense coming up big.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. The Hawks call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovables. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
There's 1:38 left in the third. Zhang, a screen. Here's Wright. Good D by Jones. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And they pick up 2.
Agile play by LaVine, finding his way around the contact to a shot.
And Hill has it in the corner. The Hawks again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 6. From 15 feet away. And it's DeRozan missing. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Caruso. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. LaVine keeps his head up and makes the selfish play.
The Hawks trail by 8. Double team on Williams. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Stolen by Levine. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Bradley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 10-point Bulls lead. Chang, a screen. To the middle. It's stolen by Bradley.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Dosunmu. From outside, off the mark. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
15 foul.
For Atlanta, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead.
Get up and get loud for the Lockables.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
The fourth quarter. Get out of your seat and let's.
The Hawks trail by 10. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Dosunmu's shot is off.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Stolen by Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young is double. Over to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Caruso. To the inside. Bradley. And he banks in the layup. Bradley's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago. Inside. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. First. Team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Caruso. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The 17-footer. Brown, good.
Brown Jr.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. See if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Timeout for the Bulls. Ladies and
A
gentlemen.
little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. That one drops for him.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Reddish. Capella with it. Now, here's Reddish.
Chicago foul. DeMar DeRozan. That's his
That free throw good from Reddish.
first
And the
team foul.
Bulls making a change here. So he gets them both. Chicago leading by 14. outside, ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
13 foul.
He's such a skill for penetrating. When ball is attacking the lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
Lonzo Ball.
Ball hits them both. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Three-pointer. That shot off. Now the Bulls with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, letting it rip.
Yo, this nigga sucks. It's 70-52, bro. I'm whooping his ass, bro. Like, I'm whooping his ass. Like, now, don't get me wrong, he playing with Atlanta.
Yeah, when Trey gets in a rhythm,
he just getting outplayed.
With shots, the defense needs to try something new.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that
I know. I got Chicago. It's 73-55.
9-4-9. Both teams working
Chicago.
to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis.
Got Levine got 25.
See why after that sequence.
And Trae
Young got 4 fouls. Yeah, it's not looking too good for Big Dog.
His fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
1:57 left in the game.
To the lineup for the Hawks.
He gonna quit,
Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time. He still has strong playmaking instincts.
It's officially 20 points and under 2 minutes left. If I lose, I'll never play 2K again.
Keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Young from outside.
Trae Young
Trains the three-pointer.
for 3.
Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively. And Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and then he's athletic. I'll give you some highlights, too.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lighten the load, the subs did nothing less than
yeah, I would throw it that bad last time we played. It wasn't even a week ago.
Their 16th win.
You got niggas get a DJ.
Monster game for Zach LaVine.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense. Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Turn it up. Go to the party and just turn my volume up.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
At the line for
and he makes the first.
Alex Caruso. Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Atlanta foul. That's his second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Alex Caruso.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Hawks with possession. 15-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Foul again. Foul. Oh my God. End this game.
Second team foul.
God damn, 4 quarters going on about 10 minutes.
The line for the Hawks. Cameron Reddish.
Good on the second free throw. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They led the game at one point by 20. Caruso looking for an opening. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one.
Zach LaVine, 27 points, 10 for 16, no turnovers. Lonzo Ball, 11 points to a 6. I don't know how to really play with DeRozan. Full ass